I guess a couple questions.
Yes.
So I mean, obviously I have a current website that's not interactive with anybody, which, so I know I need to do this.
Mhm.
I understand this. I actually had the thought of doing some video art shows last year during the pandemic time, but I just never could figure it out.
Yep.
So I have, kind of two different businesses. I have my art business
Mhm.
and then I have my photography business.
Service
So
service service-based business.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I specialize in underwater fine art. So
Mhm.
I create underwater images and do fine art on them.
Mhm.
Some of them are printed more than once, and some of them I do additional painting on, which would be, just an individual, like a original
Yeah.
piece, right?
Yeah. I love it.
So, and then I do individual clients who come and have their own underwater session done to create their own piece, but that piece is not for sale to anyone else. It's just to them.
Okay. I just color me curious. Are you doing underwater sessions in the water, like scuba diving? Are we doing in the pool, or what are we talking about here?
In the pool. So I set up my pool like a photo studio. I have a scrim that I had made floats across the water to filter the sunlight, like a giant softbox in the studio. I
Oh,
have underwater lights. I have, big underwater housing for my camera.
yeah.
So I set it up. I do backdrops in there. I do fabrics in there. It's Diana Marie Fine Art. But
I totally want to see
yeah,
this. Juan, get this website.
yeah,
This is the most genius. Wait, so I could book you for an underwater like family portrait?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's classic. I would
yeah,
totally
yeah,
do that. That is just a
yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
card winner right there.
There we go. And
Oh,
I'm
I
in
love it.
Houston, so you're in Austin, right? So I'm close to you. You could come down to Houston. But yeah, I've done that. I've done families. I have a family that has a big metal underwater
Hmm.
portrait. It's hanging on their wall. They love it. I've done, all kind of things.
Hmm.
And so my question is that one of my questions is that do I keep, because I've had different people advise me in different ways.
Hmm.
I had my regular website, and a couple of years ago, I decided I really wanted to sell my art in galleries. So I created another website for my fine art.
Hmm.
And it was Diana's Photography, Diana Marie Fine Art. I've just combined it under one name now. So just
Smart.
less confusing.
Smart.
So everything is Diana Marie Fine Art.
Hmm.
But I recently had someone in the photography world said you should get your fine art on a separate site again.
Hmm.
I combined those two sites because I wasn't managing it well.
Is that person just out of curiosity selling a lot of work themselves?
Yes, a really good photographer in Florida.
Hmm.
He does a lot of high end portraits, sells for 5,000, 6,000. But he does three things: black and white, his beach,
Hmm.
family portraits with painting on them, and then fine art studio.
Hmm.
And he's got his marketing niche down. I
Hmm.
mean, he's very successful. And he said, I think if you put your art for sale on there, people are going to be confused if they are an art client, if one of your private clients. I don't know really where to go with that because I right now have
I
the
can
one
tell you.
website.
I can tell you. Done. I mean, all due respect and deference to that individual who's probably figured something out in terms of marketing is doing great, but I have zero patience for the Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Right. And so, what is it in this instance? If you put that on there, people are going to get confused. Okay. Well, it's on there now. Has anybody written you an email and said I'm confused?
No, because
No.
I just recently changed over
Hmm.
my website to where I have now, and I haven't turned on my store yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
if I had a piece selling, if I had a piece that I was going to sell over and over and over again, the price point would be different than a custom piece, right?
hmm. Yes.
Because, I might sell it for 1,100, but I might sell a custom piece for, 5,100 or whatever,
Yeah.
So it's different because I had a model come shoot, and I can
All of
create
it
the
needs to
piece over and
be,
over again. Right.
all of it needs to be on one website. All of it
Yeah.
needs all
Okay.
because look again, oh, this is so cool. The commodity is attention, right? And so
Right.
you want to capitalize as much attention as possible. That's number one. Number two, okay. Um, I can't talk and like look at this at the same time. I think this is an incredibly remarkable niche. I've never seen anything like it. I think it's absolutely
Thank,
fantastic. Um,
thank you.
Number two, everyone thinks in today's day and age that the brand is whatever. Oh, she's the underwater photography gal, right? But it's only 50% of it. The other 50% of it is you. Okay, it's you, and
Right.
you're just as important as any other aspect of the brand. And the last thing that you want to do is, here is this huge segment of people that know, like, and trust you because you took these incredible photos that everyone talks about in the water, in the pool. Okay, and you're not going to let these people know that you sell fine art as well? Are you kidding? Absolutely
Yeah.
not. All of it needs to be
Right.
combined. Trust me, in today's day and age, you do not want to split the attention. You do not want to split the focus. You can split it on a website all day long very easily. I love both aspects of this business. I think this is mega unique. I love this. We can help you. This is a no-brainer for you. I'm going to help you. Sign
Okay.
up. Seriously, sign up.
Okay.
Seriously, sign up. This is a genius freaking niche. And do not tell anyone how you're doing this either, because I know it took you a while to figure this out, but I've never seen anything like this. I mean, even
Yes,
the
it has.
the problem, right? The problem is that the service side of this business is just so sexy, right? But the problem with the service side of the business is you're trading dollars for hours, and you don't want to be doing that forever, and you're probably sick of being in the pool all day. You probably need to get some minions. That's number one. But I think this is a fantastic concept. I'd have to look and see what the fine art is, but yeah, I love this. Amazing.
Yeah, if you look in on the other folder, the that one's really more that one's really more clients, but the other folder, what is it? The first one, fine art, the very first one. That's more fine art that I would sell to other people, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I mean, it could be for him,
So
that guy, but
the
surfers,
surfboard's on the surface, and then he's underwater pushing up against it. Cool.
right? That image could be either vertical or, I mean, either way, it can flip. I
Yeah.
flipped it actually. Now that would be more personal, but I put it in there with that just so people could see it if they didn't look at the other area.
Oh, this is amazing. I could just imagine, sweetie, I know you're pregnant, but I'm going to need you to hold your breath for a couple of minutes. My wife would have killed
Maternity
me.
underwater is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
Oh,
It's really
this
good.
is really cool. I'm not kidding, Diana. You need to sign up. We are going to help you significantly. Like,
Okay, so that was another question is
straight up.
I really would need help. I mean,
Oh, you're the one.
I do need
Everyone does. Trust me.
yeah.
Especially
I
in
mean,
terms of the marketing.
I actually was in a couple galleries for that. And now, of course they've closed or whatever, this or that. I had which you don't see there because I don't have the shop turned on because I was working on it. My lighted art wine bottles were at the Four Seasons downtown, but they closed the gift shop. I had some stuff at a high-end furniture store, but they changed what they're doing now. So I had to go get my art from there. And so I'm like, okay, what do I do with it now?
Yeah.
And I'm tired of carting it all over the place. And I never did like those fairs. I never did that. I didn't want to do that. But
Right.
it's like, where do I go from here? And I don't want to sign up for a site that if I really am, I need somebody who's going to be able to really help me.
Yes. It's what we do. It's what we do all year long. You just need to get involved in the marketing and it's same as everyone else, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Are there some other artists that we could just go look at their site through your platform to just see that how they have it set up?
Yes.
I'm just curious as to what it looks like visually and how it's set up.
Yeah. All
And
our
I know that's probably a personal thing. They're not all set up exactly the same, right? You have
No,
kind
not everyone, but to be honest with you, like, what do most artists like? They come in with this level of experience that says like, ooh, I gotta do a new website and design it the way I want and spend a bunch of time on it and get everything clicking the way that I want it to be, right? Like, absolutely erroneous. Where has that gotten you in the past? Absolutely nowhere. Why? Because all of that design nonsense does not sell any art. All it is a pretty portfolio site. So our sites are very, very simple by design. They're meant to mimic the art buying experience that you would get if you were, walking into a gallery, like white minimalism, everything else. The larger point with it, and we'll send you after this whole thing's over. We'll send you a bunch of links with the ones you can check out. I don't want you spending more than the amount of time it takes to upload your images, write in About Me section, put the logo up there, and that's it. You don't have a website problem. You have a marketing problem, right? And we need to solve it. And the only way we're going to solve it, yeah. So, yeah.
So is the list through the website, or would you need a separate constant contact or something like that?
Yeah, we what we do is we advise everyone to use MailChimp. and
Uh-huh.
just because it works and we integrate it, we integrate with it, so it just makes everything very, very easy. But yes.
Okay. All right. So there was one more question I had now. I can't remember what it is. Hmm. I don't know. I can't think of what it is. I had another question. I forgot it.
Okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're not going
Okay.
anywhere. You can come back and ask. But honestly, that those were some of the most unique. You have one of the most unique angles. I've never heard of that. Never seen that. Aside from like the Nirvana, where the baby is like going after the donut and the fish hook.
Right.
Yeah. Amazing though.
Right. Yeah.
Love
There's
it.
not many people that do what I do underwater to begin with,
Mhm.
and then take it to the next level of doing the art that I do on it.
Yes.
So there's a few of us, not many.
Yeah.
So
Amazing. Love it. Blown
thank
away.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for checking out the Q&A. What if you have your own question? First, you can leave me a comment below on this YouTube video. I see them. I will respond. Number two, definitely encourage you to subscribe. It's very easy to do. There's some fancy motion graphics going across the screen now. But there's a subscribe button. There's a bell button. You'll know when we're live. You can come on and say, Patrick, I have a question, even from your YouTube app, which is super handy. And then the third is 3 times weekly, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, free Zoom calls. We call them the Art Business Workshops. There's going to be a link directly below me in this description. You can sign up. They're free. You can come answer your question, which I'm sure will be awesome. And I will do my measure best to make sure my advice is slightly better than marginal. No, but in all seriousness, I'll take a crack at answering it. Thanks for checking out this video.